Okay, seems like I am live. Let's see. Making sure everything is good. Oh, did it go offline? That's odd. Maybe. Well, hello, if you're watching. Just getting a few things set up. This might take a second. Okay, just making sure everything's online. Tweet it out with a few people that care. Settings are back. It's been a while, so OBS had an update, so I don't know if that's going to mess some things up. But, yeah, this is really odd. It's not showing my dashboard. Okay. That done. Back. Okay. That was like a full minute of just getting set up. Well, let's see if the sound works, because I'm not hearing anything, but I think the main menu is quiet. Okay, I don't really hear anything, but let me get this all set up. So the goal today is to do something. I haven't decided on a goal. I think the mud might have been a bit much for my friends who might be joining today. So I think I'm going to go back to Alaska and finish a bunch of stuff. There's still quite a lot to do. So I am going to retain. Okay, I got lost for a second. I'm like, wait, there's a truck here? But no, it's the one I currently have selected. So let's retain, switch regions, Northport, before anyone joins. There was a button to go automatically to the garage, but I forgot what it is. So let's do that. And this is what happens when you switch regions in co-op. They give a warning, and then everyone gets kicked and sent to the next region. Alright, for real now. Some Alaska. I have lots of stories to tell. Trying to pick carefully though, because when my friend joins, I don't want to have to retell too many stories on stream. It'll just be redundant. But wow, I have so many trucks. I'm in awe. So stories I want to tell are about like hard mode and a few other things. Hard mode is hard but fun. I've been playing it on my own on Switch. I guess we're going with the HX. Yeah, you have to buy everything. Like, you don't start with DLC trucks when you're in hard mode. So I'm not used to seeing this truck, so I'm going to try it again. First question is, what am I doing? But yeah, hard mode's great. What's this? Logs? I'll forget that. Yeah, let's do this one. This is a good one. I think. Where is it? I thought it was up here. Polar research. Oh. No? Huh. Nothing showing for a delivery. That's odd. Okay. Huh. I don't know what to say about that, because I thought this was the mission where you deliver stuff down here. Yeah, to this place. Nothing showing up. I'm in White Valley, aren't I? No, that's White Valley. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of it. Okay. No, so this town supplies, is this it? Nope, that's also White Valley. This will also be helpful because in my hardcore mode, I haven't left Michigan yet, so I need to know what the missions are like for Alaska. It's been a while since I've done that. Okay, so that one's up Mountain River. Also Mountain River. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the polar base. It's right here. Why were they... That's so weird. The port polar base. Oh, there's multiple polar bases. Okay, whatever. I might pick up some... why is that truck there? Oh, I thought I got it. Apparently I didn't? Huh. I am so lost. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna try to clear all the rocks and do this mission. That's kind of my goal. So, 8 slots of material. What does the factory have? Oh, I forgot to open Discord. Yeah, my friend will end up calling me on Discord anytime now. He might be running an hour or more late, but we'll see. Yeah, I've been sick for like over a week, so I'm real out of it. But yeah, more streams of Rogue coming up in the future. I'm gonna try to beat that still. Okay, so I'm logged in. He's offline. Cool. Okay, I have it up. So let me decide. I was checking to see what the factory had. It might just be metal beams. That one has metal beams. That one has metal beams. That has my bricks. So we do a quick pass. It's so weird to think like, oh, this is so weird because I'll be able to auto load. I've been doing hardcore mode exclusively for like, I don't know, 20 hours. Now I'm back to normal mode. It's like, it feels wrong to auto load without paying a price. And also recover? Like, what is that? Okay, gosh, I can sell trailers? I need a trailer. Well, I mean, I guess I'm rich, so who cares? I'll just buy one. I'm like agonizing like I usually do in hardcore. If I ever finish or get bored of my hardcore on Switch, I might start one here so people can watch it on stream. But yeah, hardcore is interesting. What am I doing? Trailer store. Oh yeah, the buttons are swapped on Switch. That's gonna throw me off again. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Alright, here we go. Something I didn't notice either. Yeah, on PC, and it was like this on PS4 at the start, but apparently Switch has this problem. When you want to zoom in and out, you have to hold forward or back for like a full second before it zooms. And it was throwing me off for a real long time. I kept thinking like, oh, it must be bugged, like you can't zoom out. But really, you know, a lot of driving, I'll end up accidentally zooming in and then feeling like I couldn't zoom out because if I pressed it, it's not as fast as this. You have to hold it a full second before it zooms like this. So, it's something I learned. Oh, yeah. The buttons are swapped. It'll be fun if I end up dying a lot this run because the buttons are swapped. Why? Oh, and hey, Shane. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I was talking at the very beginning. Is my volume for the game? Okay, I moved my microphone. Maybe this is a little better. Let me know if you can hear my voice a little better. Yeah, I just noticed in the OBS update, for some reason, my chat window is no longer working. Okay, so we're going to try to reopen chat. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, apparently all I had to do was reopen it. Now it's fine. Yes, the update might have messed some things up, like my audio settings. I'm checking. It's, yeah, it's still 20 decibels of added loudness to my voice. My microphone might have been misplaced. Oh, I know what it might be. Nope, that's already turned up. Okay, there's a switch on the actual microphone, and sometimes the dial gets turned down. But nope, that's turned up too. So this is as loud as it gets without sticking the microphone like on my mouth. But the game should be pretty quiet since the noises get really obnoxious sometimes for the engines. Gosh, how long ago was that chat message? That was like only a couple minutes ago? Okay. Again, I'm really out of it, but having the chat window up, at least now I know you're watching and can respond to people in chat. But anyway, hard mode, yeah, it's great. Oh wow, yeah, and now I'm not used to the high resolution either. So I'm only playing this in 1080p, but it's still higher than what Switch does. So it's like when I took that damage, it was higher frame rate and resolution that I'm used to for showing the damage indicator. What is happening? Oh, I'm not quick match. Okay. There we go. Gotta remember the buttons for PC. In fact, can I switch on PC? Might as well just be consistent. I sure can. Oh, maybe not. Nope. I sure can't. It's so dumb. They'll let you do PC keyboard changes, but not controller changes. To me, it seems like it'd be the same amount of work. But whatever. What is happening? Why am I so badly stuck? Oh, it's still that sign hit. I have to go into low. Alright, we're good. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of a treat to see the game, even though it's on my 4K monitor in only 1080p, so it's like a quarter of the screen. It still looks super crisp compared to the Switch screen, which is a lot of fun to play when I've been sick, but definitely not as good looking. Yeah, that for now, Switch has been my dedicated hardcore mode system, since now I have this game on 3 systems. And I don't know if I'll return to the PS4 version, maybe, if I'm bored, because now I have like a more portable version in Switch, and then I have the best looking version on PC. Like the PS4 version is kind of pointless, so probably won't be playing it. Today I had a hankering to play Gran Turismo, but I didn't because I was finishing a different game. While I've been sick, I finished 2 games that I've wanted to finish for years, so that's nice. Finally catching up on my backlog of games. 2 Zelda games in 2 days. And I have 2 more that I might be done with within the next week. The goal is to finish every Zelda game before Skyward Sword comes out next month. And so it's been a lot of Zelda, not the good Zelda games, the ones I don't like the most. Oh, this is so weird. I can auto cargo for free. Ah, just bizarre. I've just been like so focused on gradually making money in hard mode, and so every $150 you spend to auto load, I just avoid that. Just make a few $100 here and there saved. Most of the money I've lost, like through my own errors, are having to recover a couple vehicles that got really badly stuck and no vehicle could save them. Yeah, so that had to happen a few times. And then in the very beginning of the game, I hadn't found anything that could do repairs, so I had to repair the garage for a few thousand. But other than that, it's been going pretty smooth. Like I said, I'm almost done with Michigan. I'm like 85%. Just have to do the log missions, I think. And a few time trials. Haven't had any time trial problems yet. I know a lot of people are complaining. Time trials you can only do 3 times, and then I guess never again. So if you fail it 3 times, like, you'll never get 100% completion, which is kind of scary. That's kind of my goal right now in hardcore, is to set it up so I can do 100% completion. One of the problems with that term is that I have the DLC on all 3 copies, but only the Year 1 DLC. And so I think, though, when they update the game, they make it so 100% is scaled to whatever the current amount of DLC is. So if, let's say you buy the base game only, you'll never be, like right now, you'll never be able to get all of the achievements and get 100% because it still counts the other regions you don't have. I think that's true. At least as far as the internal achievements are concerned. Maybe it still gives it to you in a different way or something. But that's kind of annoying. So like, the longer the game is out, the harder it has become to get 100%. Like, I could have gotten it very early on, like in the first few weeks when it was just the first 3 or 4 regions. And that's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. Okay. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna do this real quick, and then I'm gonna start clearing the roads of debris. There's a couple easy missions to get myself warmed up, used to these weird trucks that I have. I wonder if this truck's worth buying. I bought the, early on, I bought the Paystar 5070, I think is what it's called. Because that's a truck you cannot get for free. So in hard mode, that's the only truck I've bought, because it's so expensive to buy trucks in that mode. But it's been a good investment. It saved me a lot. I'm not sure what I'll do next. I have to pick carefully. I might just go get a bunch of free Russian trucks as soon as I'm done with Michigan, and then decide once I have the free ones what I'm going to buy next. Fuel efficiency isn't a huge deal. Apparently you can take fuel between regions if you load fuel in your add-on that's on your truck and then go to the next region, so I can take my extra fuel from Michigan. Which sounds crazy, because there's like, well, surely that can't be worth it, but it is. Fuel can get pretty expensive in the other regions. So it's best to use all the free fuel you can, and then once that's exhausted, just fill up like a scout. Just leave a scout at a gas station, because for whatever reason, even though all of the fuel in the game is interchangeable, you can refuel from any vehicle. It costs more based on how heavy duty of a vehicle you have. So I just take a scout, park it at the gas station, get the cheapest gas, and then siphon it off to the next vehicle. No problem. It's the most efficient way of doing it, but gas is expensive in the other regions. I haven't experienced that yet. So we shall see if that is necessary, if there's not enough fuel. But yeah, it's been fun. Like, I got really stuck. I mentioned in the last stream of this game, I got super stuck with like 5 or 6 vehicles. Like, every vehicle I had was stuck. And so I had like one scout with almost no fuel, and I just had to go complete a bunch of missions to earn enough money to buy fuel, to refuel my other things, pull them out, just to have like 2 vehicles, and then go complete a bunch more missions, have enough money to recover my vehicle that was stuck. And then the other ones, eventually I got a different vehicle that can pull them out. I got the P16 for free. And so that was strong enough to pull my other vehicles out. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's why nothing's happening. Okay, had to look down. A, B, X, and Y are switched from Xbox controller to Switch. And unfortunately, there's no way to remap. It's so ironic. They have like 5 options for swapping the shoulder buttons, and then they have 4 control schemes on top of that, but they don't have swap X and Y, swap A and B. Like, that should be on their list of things to add. Just let me swap those buttons, please. I want a consistent experience. Have I gotten this? I don't even know if I've been here before. There's a tube. I remember completing this region on PS4. It's a lot of fun. First 3 regions in the base game are definitely the best. I was thinking of, like, if this game had no DLC, you just get the base game, it's pretty worth it. It's been on sale a lot. What is it? I think it started at like $50, and now the base price is like $40, something like that, and it's usually on sale for like half off. Now normally I could be lazy and I just recover from here, leave this junk trailer behind, but I'm going to do this old school, like I'm playing on hardcore, and actually drive this out. Oh, it's so weird too. You don't pay for gas in this mode either, I don't think. I didn't even think of that until just now. I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I have the money for gas. But no, I can just Maybe it is. No, yeah, no, it's free. I'm like, I thought it cost money at the gas station, but not at the garage. But no, it's free in both places. Had to think about it. I don't know what I'm doing. Just need to turn really wide. There we go. Sure. Let's pretend like this is normal. Alright. That worked. I think there's a shortcut through here. But it's not really worth it, so I'm going the long way. I'm going to try to do this without getting gas, just to see if I can avoid getting stuck. I might make it all the way back here, and then run out of gas, but then it'll be fun. I can... I was thinking, I'm like, I could do a rescue mission to refuel myself, but that's not necessary in this game. This mode, because I can just recover. So as long as I can get back here, I don't need any extra gas. But yeah, this thing is a tank. It's doing great so far. Especially with these tires, like it's better than anything I have on hard mode. So I might end up getting this, liking it a lot. That's not quick winch, this is. Okay. So I hope everyone can hear me. It's tough because when I look at levels, it peaks fairly often. I don't like the way it peaks. It will peak for like a full second anytime it peaks. And it obscures what's going on during that second. It's like, okay, I know it peaked for like a split second, but come on. OBS, maybe there's an option for that. If anyone knows, let me know. Because I'd rather see the full levels and not have it do that. Because I think the idea is it's supposed to catch your eye if you're peaking a lot by making it red for longer than it really is. But I don't care for that. It makes me freak out and think like something's wrong, like it's not picking up anything anymore. When in reality it was just a very slight hitting the top and maybe glitching a little bit. Alright, how are things going? No drop frames. Been going for 20 minutes. Good. The last couple streams have been AI War 2, and that was fun. I've been back to work and stuff, but this last week I was sick, so wasn't even really feeling like playing too many video games while I was sick. It's pretty bad. Hopefully I'll be better by Monday. But yeah. AI War 2 is good. People should get it. It's crazy real-time strategy. Maybe a little tower defense built in. Especially when, like, I tend to not pay attention when I'm getting invaded in that game, and so it'll end up being, like, really far into the future. I'm like, oh yeah, I should check on my planets. It's like, oh, this planet survived because it had a good tower arrangement. This other one died because I either forgot to add towers or they just fought as best they could and were overwhelmed. But I don't know. That game's a lot of fun. Today, something, I think it was at like Gearbox conference for E3. They said something about Homeworld 3, but they didn't have any trailers or anything, and it made me sad. Because Homeworld's a great game. The sequel's good too. Haven't finished the sequel, but then they did a third game where it's on the Earth. It's a prequel, and it's not 3D. It's like our typical RTS, so pretty boring. Didn't bother finishing that one either. So Homeworld 3 better be like better than what came before, or else they shouldn't even attempt it. But yeah, I still have 3 Zelda games to finish before next month when Skyward Sword comes out. So that's my goal. Like I said, I'm almost done with 2 of them. It's Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker. 2 of my least favorite. But I'm pretty far into Wind Waker, and Spirit Tracks about halfway through. So it shouldn't take me too long to finish. I just gotta stick with it. And then Zelda 2, I don't think I've ever actually beaten legit. And my Switch subscription ran out, so I either have to start all over or renew my Twitch subscription to remember how far I was, or third option, I have it on the NES Classic, and I can't remember how far I was on there either. So at some point I'll beat Zelda 2. It'll probably be the last one. It might even be after Skyward Sword HD. Yeah, next week we should get news about Breath of the Wild 2. This video will be very dated by me saying that, but I'm excited for that. Should be interesting. I was thinking about it. Like, I beat Majora's Mask 3D this week, and I was thinking, like, this is the first time a Zelda game has, like, a really direct sequel. Like, yeah, Zelda 2 came after, or like Majora's Mask, you know, like you can say like, oh, in the timeline this immediately comes after, but you don't actually feel that. Like, there aren't important relationships extended. Like, it's not the story continuing for another go. It's the southern one that has it, right? I'm lost. Bricks. Maybe this one has it too, I just never been there. Yeah, it does. Let's go there. What was I saying? Yeah, so Zelda. They have a lot of games. Oh yeah, direct sequel, Breath of the Wild 2. It's weird. I mean, maybe they'll call it something different, but they've made it seem from the one teaser we got like 2 years ago that it really is the same characters in the same world. Maybe things are a little bit different, but like pretty direct continuation. Like, the closest I could see of that would be Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, because they share so many items and the graphics, the elements, some of the characters. Like, it's really interesting how similar they are, because it's basically built on the same engine. So this will be a lot like that, I think, except also a continuation of the story. But yeah, Majora's Mask was good. I can't remember what I would give it. I'll add it to my tier list eventually. I'll do another video to update all these new games I'm playing. I think I give it like an 8 out of 10. It's good. Has some annoying things. Gives me anxiety, especially in the game for the 3 days ending and then having to redo a lot of the work. There's a lot of monotony in having to redo stuff, especially if you're just too slow. It became less of an issue later in the game when you had the songs, the slow time and stuff. But yeah, so 8. I just beat Minish Cap just now, like less than an hour ago. But yeah, that game, I always gave it a hard time because it's Toon Link, but it's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Free fuel. Not very much, but it's still free. So yeah. I'm talking those games. So Minish Cap, I'm not sure what I'd give it. Maybe an 8. I feel like definitely Majora's Mask 3D was better, especially considering it's probably the shortest Zelda game in the whole series. Oh wait, so I still have some other Zelda games that most people haven't played, that are like barely, you know, sort of considered spin-offs, because there's Four Swords Adventure, and then the Anniversary. No, what is it? There's Four Swords Adventure, and the one that's just like Four Swords Adventure. So I have to beat those as well. But yeah, Minish Cap had a lot of Four Swords stuff, of like cloning yourself and then moving all of the clones at the same time. So there's that. And yeah, I've never liked the Toon Link stuff as much as other links from other games. Like just the whole aesthetic and his attitude and stuff. Honestly, Mice Cap might be the best out of all of them I've had so far for Toon Link. It's just a short game though. It doesn't offer too much. A lot of the heart containers are just like out in the open because they just put so many and they just didn't even bother making them hidden or interesting puzzles. Just kind of Might be the easiest Zelda game that still includes puzzles. I'll have to think about that. Final boss is a little bit tough. Link's Awakening might actually be easier. I don't know. I have to think about that. This doesn't seem right, but it is. This looks like I'm driving in the river. More stuff about the stream. Let's see. So I'm not sure what other games would be on here on stream besides what I have listed for Snowrunner and Rogue, AI War 2. Maybe I'll do another Tony Hawk sometime. I could do Gran Turismo, but like, it's not going to look great. Just like Tony Hawk was a little too fast-paced for the encoder. I was using the built-in encoder for my PS4 Pro, so it tends to struggle even more than my computer. And since, like, I don't know, I'm not known for a lot of those PS4 games, I'm not sure who would want to watch them because I have a tiny audience, but it might be best just to continue those as YouTube videos like I used to do. Like I did Ghost of Tsushima and Sekiro, and that might have been it, and one Death Stranding video that I just put on YouTube, so I might stick with that. It'll look better than if I was live streaming and packets get dropped. Only downside is then I have to upload it from my PS4, and that takes a little bit extra time. Whereas if I stream it, it all is gradually being uploaded to Twitch that whole time, and then I just tell Twitch to send it to YouTube, so I don't have to leave my PS4 running for an extra hour as it's attempting to upload it. But we shall see. I have some surprises coming up. Also have on my list to finish Yakuza 4, 5, and 6, and then do Judgment, and then whatever the new Judgment game is, since I don't want to be spoiled on some of the spoilers that are in those games from the Yakuza series. So I only have 3 games left in the core series, so I really want to finish them up. I'm getting real tired. 2 games in a row from 3 and 4, having the chase someone down mini game is the worst thing in a game I've experienced in a long time. Having to chase someone in very slippery controls, and it's just very unforgiving and not a fun mini game, but it's required very often. So I hope after 4 I never see that again. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, 2 games in a row. But by the later games they stopped doing that. What else? AI War 2 gets a lot of updates, so any amount of time I spend away from it, there's new content added. And like last time, I haven't even bought the DLC yet, but there's a lot of free stuff included in the DLC, or like with the update, so I got to experience some of the new units, which was interesting. Yeah, so I had 2 streams of that game, and the first one I was real close to losing. It made it all the way to my home system the enemy like leader unit, and if it touched my home base, then I instantly lost. So that was pretty scary. Second time I was more prepared for that and didn't cut it so close, so that was fun. I keep ramping up the difficulty. I think I'm on difficulty 5 was the last one. I'll have to check. I'm on 3 and 4 for the difficulty, but it was still too easy. But I might switch to 5 or 6, whatever the next one is, where it really starts to become dicey if I'm going to win or not. Gotta make some tough decisions about when to strike. Both times I had the knowledge of the previous game. The way you win is at a certain point you just decide to go all out and like ignore defenses as you try to just rush to the win, because you're going to slowly start falling behind if you try to defend, and it's not worth it because that slows you down from winning and you'll just end up losing, especially if you defend with your mobile fleet and they all die, then you have to wait for it to be rebuilt. By then you'll probably lose. Yeah, I'll get better game sense as I go though, because I definitely didn't have a good game sense starting out of when's the right time to strike. Like the first time on stream, I got like my whole main fleet destroyed basically, and then their AI homeworld turned into like a moving unit, and I was like, uh-oh, this isn't good. So as I scrambled to rebuild them, that was the main reason why it got so far, is it made it to my strong defenses at home. That's mainly what killed it, because all my units were dead. So yeah, it's a fun game. Oh yeah, another game I keep saying I'll play, but one of these days I will, is American Truck Simulator. Haven't played it in a while, so I'll have to check to make sure all my settings are good, but it's a great game, just like this one, to drive trucks and use a controller, just kind of chill out, have a conversation. Even less stressful in this game, because you usually don't have to worry about flipping in that game. It's more not crashing into traffic and not missing your exit. Okay, so I'm level 18 on this? Okay. Let's do... Oh, I don't even have it marked. Huh. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna try to get this with a truck, which is insane. But I'm insane, so I'm gonna try to get that. And if not, I'll just recover. And then I'll go send a scout out to see what in the world I need to bring to that contract. How many upgrades haven't I gotten? 13. That's quite a few for this. I think that'll be my other focus, is most of the time I make Zach get my upgrades, but I might pitch in and try to get a bunch this stream. Okay, this is doable. Although I need to go this way. Maybe. Maybe not. This is gonna be bad. Get stuck. Yep. I shouldn't even have this crane. This crane does nothing without manual loading. I can do this. Okay, I can go that way. Don't mind me, just knocking down the whole forest. Wow, I bounced. Okay, I'm dead. It's worth a shot. Let's get rid of that crane. Nobody needs cranes. Easy mode. And then let's retain. That is not retain. Alright, let's go for fast. Let's use this one. I haven't used this enough. Wait, what? There's a salvage trailer. Oh, that's my next mission. Well, you could do that. Saddle high. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That'll be fun. But first, I want to go clear up these contracts. It's another boss mission. Yeah, this thing has a weird sounding engine. Bouncing all over. Always on, all-wheel drive. There's a Scout that has like a built-in trailer. I should try that one sometime. It might be DLC. Might be this. I don't remember. Me driving the Freedom Mobile. Wait, this says delivered to the port? And then as it... Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's just from there to there. That's what it's saying. I thought it was the one where you have to go across multiple maps, so it was a different mission than the one I was thinking. Because we unlocked a port in the third... Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Russia. This is not Russia. That's why I was confused. We still have to do that mission in Russia, which would have been next, but we are in Alaska now. And I'm just following this. Oh, do I only have one mission to do? Okay, well, let's go check out this truck first. Figure out what's going on, because I could probably repair it with this. Yeah, Zach is missing out all this experience I'm gaining from completing missions. Or money. I can't remember if they get both. Yeah, I guess they do. That's something I always forget. Co-op, you get both. You usually don't get any upgrades or progression in your own server. I wonder if there's any good multiplayer mods for American Truck Simulator, because I know there's like some pretty intense ones where you have to follow all their rules, and it probably is very geared towards people that pay money for it. Like, I wonder if I can just host my own little server easily. Co-op multiplayer like this. been a while too since I've done a World of Trucks thing, which is the company, or I don't know, the service that goes along with American Truck Simulator, where it tracks progress between games of all their games that are linked to it. You have like a separate experience marker for you as a player, which I don't know, it doesn't really do anything. It's cool when they do events though, because then they're able to do like events that don't rely on the built-in events and can be combined across everyone's accounts. I have no idea what I'm stuck on. Like, yeah, something weird. It's like on something. Maybe the mud's just too thick. Can't see. Is that a tree in the water? Kind of does look like a tree, but might need a little help. Oh, yes, just clipped me directly into the rock. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. Maybe I could just do this. Hey, that did work better. What did, oh, switched to reverse by accident. Stop killing my engine. Okay. Yeah, I might not have bought good tires for this truck. Didn't check. Yep, just stuck in Alaska. I only need like another foot or so to reach this tree over here. There we go. What is happening? These reeds are like destroying my truck. That's what's happening. Can't drive through them. I'll have to remember this when I come back here in hard mode. Come on. This is not going so well. Truck just like, nah, I'm not going up that hill. Oh, there's roots there. That would be part of the problem. Yeah, this is sketchy. I don't know if I'll make it across. What I could do is rescue my rescue with another rescue. That seems like a good idea. There it is. Assuming this can survive, but we shall see. This truck might be worthy of buying as well. It's got big beefy tires. It has add-ons on the top, but when you have to manually pay to restock them, That's a problem. And apparently you can deal a lot of damage very easily on maps like this, as you can see. Tire taps the guardrail and almost pops. But these are mud tires, not ice tires, so... Alright, still no drop frames. Man, my voice is like dying. Alright, took some water, maybe that'll help a little bit. Oh cool, another person I can ban. Thank you for spamming, and there's your ban. I'm like, oh, new viewer. I'm like, oh wait. I also lost a viewer on this stream, so that's my bad. I mean, a viewer, a follower. Someone realized they don't like to watch my streams, that's okay. They probably got a notification or was like, what? Why am I getting notifications? Who is this? Because for some weird reason, Twitch does not like to inform you that by default it always turns on notifications for when you follow. There's no way to turn that default off, so you have to manually undo it every time. I've definitely done that with new streamers, like, hey, this is a cool streamer, I'll follow them real quick. And then like 6 months later they stream again, I'm like, who is that? Like, why am I following them? Because they're streaming a totally different game. I'm just like, huh? It's quite possible someone followed me because of my AI war streams. No. But who knows? Same thing is happening with YouTube, as I've mentioned previously, where my obscure games get a ton of views through YouTube searches. And then all of my other more popularly played games get no views. Snowrunner is right in the middle, weirdly enough. I'm surprised anyone sees it, because I figure there's a lot of people that do long plays of this game and post it, and it's just a lot of the same old stuff, but I think it's people that actually know me in real life that watch this, want to see what I did. But the other stuff, it's all through searches. People are like, hey, what's Rogue? Or hey, Garen Greed. That's an obscure game, let's see what's on YouTube. And then mine is one of the only channels that has it in English. Yeah. And so they get a good feel for what the game is. I'm not sure, maybe I'll start doing commentary on those, because at least I put a couple episodes or videos in where if someone just wants to see the game, they're able to without annoying commentary like I do. Alright, let's see if this truck can survive. It's quite possible I don't need to repair this BM17. I might just need to drive near it and then recover it, but we shall see. It's funny to think that that little tiny roof rack has a significant effect on this vehicle, considering it has this ginormous attachment on the back. But the way they balance attachments, I guess, is with weight and performance stuff, so they're pretty, in some ways, comparable, or like proportional to the amount of points they provide, which is bizarre. Like, look at how much does that weigh on the top, like 100 pounds? The thing on the back is like 5,000 pounds. But, you know, whatever's needed to make the game fun. Alright, looks like this thing's doing just fine. Definitely overpowered for the early game, this thing. The bandit. Uh-oh. Pulling him right through the roots. Not really working. Come on. And even with both trucks, it's struggling. Oh well, you can stay there. Day is it? Saturday? Ugh. Okay. Yep, so this was free after all. But it's not worth anything. Or not worth keeping, I should say. Alright, well I have a ridiculous amount of money. What would I want to buy from this region? Oh, I still haven't gotten the White Western Star, but that's in the first Michigan map. Maybe go grab that. I don't think I've used this much. I might use this. This thing's kind of ridiculous. Not sure if it has much use. Same for the rest of these. This is a pretty good workhorse. All around good truck. But I have to go find it first. Alright, well. While I'm here, we're gonna go see what this is. Oh, did I? No. I switched trucks, that's why it's being weird. Okay. I'm definitely not keeping this here. You have disappointed me for the last time. Lodestar. Actually, let us see. I have nothing to upgrade it. Yeah, no, this is garbage. Let's sell it. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I just have to check something. My Discord is open. I love the mud physics. Getting this thing all muddy already. But yeah, I was talking about YouTube before. It's just funny. I do get more views on there than I do on Twitch, but it's because the videos are always available, whereas I only live stream a little bit. And people just don't use the search function as much. People like to browse on Twitch, and so if they're, let's say they're looking for a new SnowRunner person, they browse by the default, which is most viewers, and so people tend to congregate in larger channels because of that. And then there's a lot of streamers like me that have one viewer each, or maybe 2 or 3. We're at the bottom of the list, so it's very odd when someone finds us. Usually someone's going through every single stream, because there's not really much to differentiate them until you click on it and listen to what it's like, because all the thumbnails will just be gameplay like this. So yeah, in theory, if I was trying to become a big time streamer, this would not be the way to do it. Play a game that's very niche, and then still be at the bottom of that niche game. Not really much upward movement you could have within a niche game. Even if you have the entire audience of that game, it's not much. But that's okay. I'm not a streamer for a career, and I am fine with that. And my voice has just been like cutting out constantly. The vocal folds are not happy. Yeah, right now I'm just thinking of all the things I need to do for hard mode. This is going to be a little bit tough. I'll probably save Alaska until I'm done with Taymyr, the first Russian region, because there's so much more free stuff in Taymyr. Maybe I'll send like one vehicle to come get that BM-17 and drag it out, and then take the Hummer on this map. Let's see, there's the one in the river in Alaska. I don't think I've gotten that yet. I can't remember. I might have. First, let us see. What do we need? Wooden planks. Wouldn't you know it? It's always wooden planks. Alright, then wooden planks you shall have. So let's do... So I'm going to need this with a high saddle. Saddle high. Might as well get that out. And then go back to the garage. And do this. This has a 2 slot. But yeah, hard mode is the way to go. There were a few times, like, I got a vehicle stuck so badly that anytime I tried to grab it and like lift it up to get it unstuck, it would glitch into the ground and do that thing where it goes flying through the air and taking maximum damage. So I eventually just had to recover it. That was pretty sad. But to make up for like unfair glitches like that, I sometimes I'll force quit the game in like a really, like if I wasn't paying attention or something and I roll over for a dumb reason, I'll just quit real fast, and if I'm fast enough it has an autosave, and so I get my truck back, you know. It's a minute earlier, a quick save happens, so I'm like, oh well, the game's gonna be unfair to me, I'm gonna be unfair back just a little bit. Talked about that a couple times. Helps my enjoyment of the game, because if every unfair thing I felt like I had to follow the rules and just take it, like, I would not have as much fun. Keep driving on the snow on purpose to look at how it makes my tires. It's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Yeah, I might get this truck. This truck is a beast. The Taika. And this is a free truck. Yeah, so this might be my goal, is go unlock this truck, get the Tataran. The problem with the Tataran is it eats up fuel like nobody's business, so in hard mode, that's not always justified, especially in Russia. But bringing it back to Alaska might be worth it. All of a sudden, it makes more sense to defy region boundaries because there's already a cost imposed for moving a truck from one region to another, so it's a calculated cost to go to Russia, buy a Russian truck, and then bring it back. Doesn't seem as cheap then when you're doing everything you can just to keep the business going. Yeah, this thing is great. 330-liter tank, big old beefy tires, loving it. Another thing I've been thinking about is making, or at least trying, existing odd maps for this game. I might stream it if I make a map. I might as well if I'm on my computer. But I haven't looked into the tools. I mean, it would just be mostly a lot of meshes. I'm not sure if you can use their pre-built meshes or everything has to be from scratch in their editor. I imagine there's some pre-built stuff like these assets that are already in the game. Makes it a lot easier to download a map when the only thing you're downloading is the geometry of like rocks and ground. All the textures are already in the game. I have some ideas of things I want to do. Some people have already done some of those things, so I might want to check out their maps to make sure I'm not being redundant. Like cool desert maps where a landscape I'm more familiar with for how deserts work. Their land features. There's other things I might want to try, like the trial maps gave me some good ideas that they added of just small maps with some fun stuff going on. Like even if a map is just about one mission or one goal in a series of missions, that would be fun. It's hard to design a map this complex though. Because there's multiple options on a map like this, and that takes a lot of playtesting to decide. Because you don't want to make like two routes to an objective and accidentally make one route the obvious choice because it's super easy and the other one's hard. You want to make trade-offs, like this one's much longer but safe, but there's limited fuel, and so it's impossible to use that route every time or else you'll run out for the map. Something like that. You're going to have to take the tough route at least once. Cool. Well, I unlocked a route that is mainly pointless, but that's okay. Alright. Well, at least I'll know I'll do this mission, then I'll go from there. Should I go the back way? Yeah, let's go the back way just for fun. So I may get stuck, but where's the fun in not taking any chances, you know? Yeah, this thing's pretty wide, so it's gonna have a hard time, but that's part of the fun. Plus there's some stuff I can unlock by going this way. There's a fuel carrier and a couple missions. So I'm gonna have to go this way eventually. Man, I'm just cruising through the mud. One thing I'll try to avoid in my map is a bunch of sharp geometry that destroys your vehicle unfairly. Like in Lake COVID, there's a factory you go in that's very tight spaces, and just like driving over shuffle popper tires pretty bad. I get it, like that makes some of that makes a lot of sense for real life. A lot of it doesn't. The way that physics work. For some reason, that reminds me. There was like a teaser for the announcement of Dynasty Warriors 10, but then that was a while ago. I wonder if Koei's gonna announce more information. It seemed like they were building more on the MMO aspects of the previous game, and also going back to a less open world design, which makes me sad. The open world design was amazing in Dynasty Warriors 9. It's my favorite thing about it, the best change in the series since it started. Making wide open battlefields that are the entirety of China as a map. You can just go anywhere, do anything. That was super cool. So if they're going back to like linear or small maps, then I'm gonna be pretty sad. Why not? Let's get this. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors is one of those series I have a lot of experience with and could make a video about. I thought about doing that, explaining why Dynasty Warriors 9 is so good and why the developers of Dynasty Warriors are missing the opportunity for widespread appeal in addition to satisfying hardcore fans. Like Dynasty Warriors 9 seemed like that was an attempt to do that, and I mean, in my estimation, it worked great, but it was still very rough because I guess they have very forced schedules where all of their games they've ever made are super buggy and they don't bother to fix it. It's very sad. They're like, oh, we'll just make another one. And they just kind of cram games out the door to try to make more money. They've never had like a masterpiece of a game ever. All of them are like flawed masterpieces at best. Pretty sad. Because I think they announced another Nobunaga's Ambition as well. It's a strategy game. But it'll probably just be another side grade. There's not really an upgrade to what they do. Just a few things different, but enough that make it worse. Too afraid to try something bold and new, and so it just kind of stays mediocre instead of risking failure. Pretty sad. Don't flip, please. Don't flip. Okay. That was pretty scary. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so there's a fuel trailer over there. I don't really want to get it right now, so let's just ignore it. But this turned out pretty well. I mean, I am celebrating a bit early, but I'm over the most difficult parts of this trip already. Pretty sure you can drive through these walls. Let's find out. And they look solid. Oh. Yeah, they're solid. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, this truck's a beast. Beast from the east. Let's see. So for TV shows, I'm trying to catch up on things. I forgot. I've been stalled in my watching of Pete and Pete. I'm trying to get through all the episodes. I think I watched the whole first season now. The second season, but there's 3 seasons of the show. It's a good show. There's like I should do a tier list of kids' TV shows because they're on their own standard, separate from like serious adult television. It's like, yeah, it's a kid show. It can be dumb sometimes or poorly written, as long as it has consistency and what makes it good. Beep noise. Oh, it's way up front. Okay. This is a cool looking one. It's different from the previous one. I think you delivered this one and the other one twice. This specific trailer. Yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna have to take a look at that more. That's the lights. I forgot how to do everything. That's that. I thought it was left. Left doesn't do anything. Oh. That's right, because I made it thumbstick. Oh, and now I discover. Wait, oh, that is my discover. Okay. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, we'll see if this kills my frame rate. Driving into the sunset. 1,000,000 miles per hour. Oh, I don't have high gear. Could have pumped it in high gear. Made it through that. Yeah, the big oversized cargo was pretty cool in this game. Detailed looking. Why are all those rings on the side? Oh, because the rings go around the ladder, keep you from falling. That's cool. It looks like an embellishment, but it serves a purpose once you deploy this oil rig. Wow, I am really stuck. Good thing that's there. Few things I discovered about hard mode. Despite what people say online, you can turn in the fuel tankers without the fuel it starts with. The trick is, it has to be above the red line. So if I get, let's say, a 2,000 liter trailer and the mission is to turn it in somewhere, then it won't take it if it's at 0 liters because I used it all. But it will take it if it's at 500. So use that fun fact to abuse your clients, use up their fuel as much as you can, because fuel is expensive in hard mode. I keep alternating between calling it hard mode and hardcore mode because in Snowrunner it was called hardcore mode. In this game, though, I guess it is technically just a hard mode. Yeah, I like to live dangerously. I've definitely done it this path before, so I know it's possible. So, oh, that rock. It's just there to make my day worse. Okay, that works. Yeah, you definitely need a strong truck for this section. Going up this hill is going to be tough. Assuming I even get to the hill. Alright. Gotta get the right angle. So we're going to have to keep it pretty wide. Yeah, it's already not going great. It's going to low. A little bit safer. What is happening? Oh, it's like skewing me. Whoa. Oh no, I accidentally winched. Pressed the wrong button. Alright, we are good. Oh, do not fall down that hill. Alright, I think we're safe. Yeah. It looks a lot scarier than it is. It keeps tilting, but really, until my truck starts tilting, it's not a problem. A shame I can't stream my consoles. If anyone has good advice on getting the best HDMI streaming capture card, let me know. I did a lot of research into it about a year ago, but it was, or 2 years ago, before the pandemic, and now a lot of them are as hard to find as graphics cards, so people turn to streaming a lot when they were stuck in lockdown. And now you can't find good capture cards very easily. Yeah, this is not good. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I just lift my whole truck off the ground. That's cool. Alright, we're safe. Look at that thing. So many rows of tires. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this section is going to be tough up here. The mud section. Oh man. Not do this well, but that's okay. Yeah, see, that's what I gotta worry about. Getting killed like that. This might not be salvageable. Yeah, it might not be, but we're gonna try anyway, because that's what we do. We try things. Let's get this baby back. Go in full recovery mode. crazy. I have $500,000 in this, just sitting in the bank, no problem. And I'm only a little bit further in progress than hardcore, where I only have about 100,000 in the bank and only a couple trucks. All those sold trucks selling for half price really hurts me financially. I guess the game is loud compared to my voice, because right now, look at the levels, I'm about matching it, but in my headphones it's extremely quiet for the game. So I'm already maxing out how much I can boost my voice in OBS. I might have to turn the game down more in the future. Or right now. We'll see how that is. Yeah, that's a sizable decrease. Alright, here we go. I guess I already had to do one rescue like this on stream 1 or 2 times ago. And I'm already stuck. Okay. So, isn't it next week is Father's Day? I don't know why I bring that up. I'm just thinking of what's going on in my life. Oh yeah, a holiday coming up. Alright. Finally there. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Get over here. Wow, it flipped the other way. Oh wow, the crane moves so much faster on PC. Painfully slow on Switch. For a while I thought there was something else going on, but it really is just the platform that I'm using. What happened? Must press the wrong button. Hello. Cool. I don't even know. Okay. Crane mode. Yeah, it's gonna be a little finicky. Like, it's not even showing me any. Oh, it's because. Okay. All the accidental attachments. Okay, grab that. Excuse me. Why are you not grabbing that? Hello? Something's weird. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, this will be fun. At least it's hard to flip with this giant thing on. And I'm too far away. Or it's just being weird. Cool. Love it. Gotta love seeing nothing working. The best. Okay, well at least that point sort of works. Okay, we're gonna attach. Please attach. It was working before. What if I just hit it? I almost got it. This is the new strategy. You just whack it with the crane because it's not cooperating. Flip it the other way. I can only hit the gas tank, which does not bode well for damage, but let's see if we can make this work. It's like sliding. There we go. There we go. Alright, now why isn't this attaching to anything? Did I glitch it out? Like, what happened? Maybe if I switch trucks, it'll fix it. Beep beep. Alright. Well, I might be able to just pull this out. And this truck is working fine. I guess. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Let's do this truck. Engine. Oh, now it's working. Except it's not working over here. Oh, there we go. Oh no. It's like, yeah, no, we're gonna yank your truck completely over. That didn't last long. That's why I always fix my truck before I fix the cargo. Because then I can rescue my truck with it. Wow, this is bad. I don't know if this is salvageable because it's got the big old hook stuck in the ground. There's no good winch point for it. Might be able to ram it, just not from this angle. It's not giving me a good angle to hit it and flip it. Ugh. I'll have to rethink this. Oh boy. Not sure what to do. Looks like what I'm planning to do is just restart it and have 2 trucks this time. I wonder, there might be a way to just drag it. No, I can only do 1 at a time. Only 1 person can attach to a load at a time, too. It is moving. That's promising. I thought what I meant to do this might also work. If I can get it up on this hill a little bit, I'll have a bit of room to yank it down. Especially if my truck is blocking where I'm pulling, then it'll want to pull over on top of it rather than onto just dragging it in the mud sideways. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. If pushing into the bottom, like reversing while yanking on the top, this might work. It's starting to lift my truck up, but might get some flight of glitchiness, but this is worth a shot. Yeah, it's starting to get pushed uphill. My theory is working. Oh, it's freaking out. This might work. Or I might just push it off a cliff. Yeah, it's starting to get real glitchy. Let's let go. Okay. Well, that's progress in my book. Let's keep doing that. Now, if I pull from the back end, it might flip back. Or if I just wedge another truck back here. Yeah, let's try this. Come on. This is kind of insane, but it's working. Okay. Stuff is happening. I'm like breaking the laws of physics, but that's okay. Oh, yes, this is a great idea. If I can tilt it out over this ledge, yeah. There. Using physics to my advantage. Okay, we gotta stop. Man. I wish it was daytime. Now it's gonna get stuck on this pole. Oh. Yeah, now it's stuck on the pole. Almost had it, though. Let's just grab the back end, keep dragging it. Oh, the pole is in my way. It's so close. Just back up, get more leverage. It's so close to unflipping. I also try just going off the cliff while holding it. That's always a strategy. Okay, let's pull that in. What's that do? No, it doesn't like that. I'm reaching the limits of what my glitchy pulling can do. Oh, I grabbed the pole. Alright, let's grab that edge. moving. Alright, I just gotta get past the light poles. Alright, I am underneath it. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna stop handbrake. This is definitely not worth it, but I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. We're gonna see if this is salvageable still. What would have happened if I had just gone the other way? Well, okay, there isn't another way. That's a cliff. So never mind. I still have to get up this hill. I'll try to go on left this time. This is the deep mud path. The other one is the deep mud and tree trunk path. Yeah, it's not going well. What is the deal with the lights being so dull? My old truck. So another thing I want to talk about is Control is free on Epic Games Store right now, and I just bought it on PS4, but PS4, playing that game with a controller, it is not very good. It's just on PS4, even on a PS4 Pro, it's very low frame rate. So I'll probably have a better time playing on PC. Anyway, that game I got interested in because someone mentioned there was an Alan Wake tie-in, and it's the same developers or something, and that piqued my interest. And I'm like, okay, this is the Alan Wake sequel I can get behind. I think they are making an Alan Wake sequel that ties both franchises together, so that's pretty cool. So, in anticipation of that, I want to play Control. I played like the first hour on PS4, and yeah, it did not go too well for console aiming and low frame rates and stuff. So, Take-Two on PC. Alright. What'd you get yourself into this time? Now the lights look bright. Maybe they take a while to warm up. Maybe I should have brought the giant crane. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be weird. Going off the cliff. Bye-bye. Oh, is it still attached too? No way. It's not supposed to be possible to have two attached at the same time. Interesting. Come on. Come on. I will go off this cliff just to save this trailer. Okay, that's not happening. Well, now I might go off the cliff by accident. I mean, I'm making progress in pushing it up this hill. I could probably get it to a spot where it's going to have a better time. That was so tense. Okay, let me fix that. Dangling off a cliff. All right. Well, this has more fuel, so let me go ahead and fuel this baby up. All right. Well, now it's moving like butter. I guess I've flattened this whole area, dragging this around. Okay, so even if it's backwards, this could work. Okay, that didn't work too good, but I still call it progress. Because now we're dragging it sideways without a problem. We can get out of the mud area, or even just the wide part of the mud area. This could be salvageable pretty easily. I might start ramming this thing at full speed to try to flip it up, doing some janky stuff. It's moving. Okay. I was gonna say it stopped moving, but then it moved again. Inch by inch, we're getting there. No resetting for me. Someone in my Discord one of my friends started playing a game that has a very interesting name. Seems like they're in like a beta or something. I'm just like, that's a game I've never heard of, okay. Interesting. Ay. Save me, Taiga. So, Taiga, with a Y, I guess, is a play on words for tiger, but also, like, the type of environment, like a biome, Taiga. Dual meaning. Oh, okay. Got the nose under. Oh, no, don't flip all the way upside down. I don't think I can save that. Oh. Okay, it's getting close to a good spot where I can just get it wedged underneath. Like if I go under here and then push up, and then the other one yanks it. Yes! Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Get wedged under. What if I... Okay, that might be good enough. Oh, that's part of the problem. It's also on top of this truck. Well, hang on. That almost works. It's like I'm hauling it. It's just sideways on top of my truck. No, that's not the one I want. I want the side. This might actually work, just being on top of my truck. Come on. Alright, well I need to pull further forward. It's still on my truck. Wheel on wheel. Okay, what I really want though is to grab the end. There we go. yank it this way as I get stuck. Alright, well, that plan failed, but that's okay. We made it a few more feet. I guess I can just push it. Some other possible things for the future. I've mentioned Arma 3 streams before as being possible. We'll see how that looks. It might be kind of choppy. I might just run the game at like 30 FPS VSync or something to make it not choppy. But that's possible. And there are ways to mod people's mods, which is what I rely on to do cool stuff. Take a bunch of mods and make them do things they weren't originally intended to do. Mods of mods. But it might be a bit more work to make a single player mod into a multiplayer mod. I would have to learn a bit more, which is one of the goals. But I definitely taken multiplayer mods, made them single player mods, but that's much easier. Usually, that's pretty easy. Some of them are harder than others, depending on how it's implemented. Okay. Move it. Well, at least it's very slippery when it's flipped upside down. Makes it easy to drag. The physics aren't meant to go in that direction, I guess. I say right before it's completely stuck. Alright, I gotta push it some more. That might be enough. Stuck on a tree probably back there. Alright, we're gonna come up with a plan to flip this, because I put too much work into this sunk cost mission to just restart. Oof, okay, so top does have ground physics. What is happening? It's like bumping the ground upward. I've never seen that happen. It's underneath the ground, pushing the mesh of the ground like the mud that's capable of being pushed down back up. Never seen that. Oh, that's weird. Okay, this is working. Snow's not too bad. I guess it's better than the mud for some reason. Oh, there's a sign. Uh-oh. Might just want to move that out of the way. Deadliest thing. Street sign. Might not be able to get that out of the way. Well, there's the turnoff to go the crazy way. It doesn't really have a chance to get this giant thing over there. It does avoid the mud pit, but I doubt you can make it through the trees with this. But I've never tried. Let's try to flip it again. I have at least some leeway to go down this path. Nope, that's not happening. Oh, boy. No, that's not it. If only we could grab it from two sides at once, this would be possible. I did drop some frames, I don't know when, but probably during that night section. Guess you'll know if you're watching this. Let's switch back again. Did something funky. Well, at least we can get it turned the right way again. It's lame that I can't grab the tongue with a winch. At least when it's flipped over. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Let's, do this. Come on. Nope, it's just gonna get wedged. This is a cool roadblock. I've effectively blocked the road. Yeah, you might not get this flipped around. Ay, ay, ay. Turning the wheel with my wheel, it's funny. It's cool that you can do that. The physics work well enough to simulate tread on tread to move the wheel. Wow, I actually pushed his tire out of the way. Yeah, I'm pushing the back tire, I'm moving the truck forward, that's cool. Yeah, this is not going well. If I just pull from the middle, what could possibly go wrong? This might work. It's real close. Ah, no. Not enough clearance. If I can get to the other side, I can pull from the other side. But I don't see that happening. I'm gonna have to pull this backwards. I was doing. Hey, ow. this is probably the biggest catastrophe yet on stream, so that's nice. Gives some content of what this game's like. Gotta get around this one tree. Yeah, I'm pretty thoroughly stuck. Might have to call it quits. I'm trying to fix this. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Well, I did have the plan that if I can somehow get around this, I can pull from the other side, but now it's wedged between a pole and a tree. Pretty good. Like, how did I even wedge it that great? It just barely fits. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go this way. This way. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's like not gonna fit. I got it stuck both ways. Best roadblock ever. No, yeah, it'll fit. I misjudged. Maybe. It's not liking that, though. It's probably stuck on the tree. More than anything. Almost. Fly away. I don't even know what's going on over there. Something. Ramming speed. Ugh. Yeah, moved an inch at least. Well, that's what I get for trying to flip this around. Spend 10 minutes dealing with the consequences. There we go. Back around. Back to the slow moving sideways. Oh, I dropped more frames. Yeah, this tree area just must be bad for the stream. But I'm not sure how much longer I'll go. I'm not sure if my friend's gonna arrive tonight, which is okay. He would have missed this fiasco. Or he has missed it. So he's not missing much. Might be able to still do this. Like, I'm gonna try to complete this tonight. If I can just get this flipped over. Okay, finally a wider area. Let's get it right about to where my truck is now. Where I can get a good angle on hitting it from the hillside. I mean, if I can get it to the road, even better, but it's not going to survive through that mud, that's for sure. At least here, I have enough room to finally flip it back around the right way. Once I get past that pole over there. Alright, we're good. Yeah, loading times are way faster on my PC than my Switch as well. It's something I realized. Switch is pretty slow. That loading. Alright. Let's try the ram method. Unbelievable. Oh, no, they got around it. Okay. If I can get it high enough. Okay, this might be enough. So the goal here is to finally flip it upward. So, gotta get a good angle. Grab it by the side. Oh, it's so close. Okay, we're gonna need that truck on this side. It's gotta be there to keep it from dragging. Look at that drag mark. It's pretty cool that physics work like that in this game, even on janky stuff like this. Whatever I'm doing here. Uh-oh. Like it's vibrating. Getting ready to lift off. Fly away. Okay, so if I can get behind it, just solidify myself behind the tires, I can at least flip it around, if not onto its tires. So we're going to push that a little bit. And then park it. Okay, so here's the plan. Flip it 2 axes. Oh, it's almost working. Flipping in 1 axis, but not the other. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's still dragging. Oh, it's so close. Oh, now the truck's in the way. Oh. Okay. Almost worked. Now the truck is more of a hindrance than a help. So now, if I just wham it in the back, that might do something. Can't imagine doing this on hard mode. Like all the fuel I've wasted and stuff. I probably would just restart. Ooh, I can hit the high end. Yeah, I don't know. Let's keep it from sliding back that way, but I don't know, man. This is risky. Well, at least I have it pulled this way. Alright, so we have a good candidate for ramming it. Again, if this doesn't work, we might just have to drag it on its side almost the whole way until I can get better leverage on it. This is probably about the best I can do until the mud puddle coming up. Alright. Ramming speed. Ugh, oh, so close. Now it's just dragging. Alright. Uh-oh. Coder overloaded. No drop frames, but... Oh, it's the snow particles. I forgot, it's like snowy during the day right now. Coder does not like the snow. Wow, I got it way stuck now. Oops. Uh-oh. Moving on its own. It's bouncing. Trying to get unstuck. Oh, it's probably that thing. It has like a pipe on the side, a smokestack or something. Alright, I'm gonna try pushing from the back. It's 5 and out. Dragging the whole mountain with me at this rate, one particle at a time. Going back to Crane Town. Now that we have more room to work with, this might be possible to grab the points that I need. Can you imagine dragging that giant trailer up the mountain way? I haven't even thought of that. I've heard someone did it. And they're like, wow, why is this so hard? It's like, well, there's a road over there. Could have taken that. These oversized cargoes are very hard because of how they handle on uneven terrain where your truck just bottoms out. Now we slowly make progress back. Slowly. This may not be the best way to go when I have the crane. Made No forward progress. Oh wait. Inch at a time. At this rate, it's just better to use this to go save them. Why don't I just go on the snowy side? Why did I ever think of that? It also has trees on this side. At least I get some traction. There's some roots over here. Not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I do want to finish this, but it may not be happening. I might just have to restart at some point. this long saga may be coming to a close. Because if this doesn't work for pulling it on its side, it may not be worth continuing. I might just start over, because this is probably the best chance I have of pulling it out onto its side. Oh, I don't even know where to grab. Oh, that's always cool. Lift it up off the ground. There we go. Come on. Come on. You almost got it. Okay, here's the plan. Put this thing down, or it kills me. It's moving on its own. This is really scary. Okay. That's what I want to do. Perfect. But when I release... Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go risky again. Gotta risk it. Oh, I can't reach that far. Oh, darn. Oh, it's jiggling. The heck? The anchor is like teleporting inside it. This might not be safe, but whatever. We must believe in miracles. Yeah, is not liking this at all. Turn left, not right. Okay, fine, go that way. Okay, I'll try something else. If I can just lift this side onto the other truck. Alright. Running out of chances. Excuse me. There's a giant vehicle right next to me. Oh wait, there it goes. Alright, here we go. Lift, lift, lift. You did it before. I don't know how I did it before, but I did it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Guess I was lifting it this direction. Uh-oh, it's inside my truck. It's clipping. Danger is rising. Okay, I think I'm going to try one more time, and then we're done. This is getting sad. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Okay. This is possible. This is what I'm gonna do. This is very possible. I'm gonna take the crane and just yank it over. Try to get it towards the trees. First, I'm gonna save the crane. And if that's not possible, then I'm done. At least for now. Yeah, I think I'm done. Actually, let me try one more. What's happening there? Yeah, it's really stuck in the ground. Yeah, it does not want to get flipped back. Oh, that's it for today, folks. Sad tale of the catastrophe. Who knows if I'll ever save that trailer. But thanks for coming and watching. Tune in next time. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Alright. Have a good night, everybody.